A Florida man is in a local jail charged with domestic violence stemming from a case Monday night.
Earth Day is just around the corner and a major celebration is being planned, and many area taxpayers are being offered free help filing out their 1040s. We'll have these stories and more coming up.
Winter time is not done yet across East Alabama. We're going to talk about some cold temperatures coming up.
Coming up in sports, the Donahoe Falcons have named a new head football coach. Also, the Calhoun County Soccer Championship games are officially set. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Mike Stedham.
And I'm Katie Edwards.
Piedmont police have identified 41-year-old Nicholas Joseph Lynn of Orlando, Florida, as the man they arrested Monday night following a domestic disturbance in the 100 block of Taylor Street. Officers say they were called to the home around 7:25 that evening. When they arrived, they heard yelling inside the home and juveniles were crying. They attempted to make contact with the people inside the house, and a male voice yelled at them, telling them that they were having an argument and refusing to open the door. Officers continued to try to get the man to open that door. He refused, telling them that they were not needed. Someone in the house started blaring music so that officers could not hear what was going on inside. Officers continued to coax the man to open the door, and he then barricaded the entryway with heavy furniture. Piedmont police called in deputies from the Calhoun County Sheriff's Department who helped them determine that the suspect had a woman and 4 children trapped in a bedroom inside that house.
Officers finally breached the door and confronted Lynn, who kicked the door back shut on the officers. Before the door was reopened, Lynn ran to the back of the house and police rescued the woman and 4 children safely. When deputies searched the house, they found that the return vent in the floor was missing and Lynn had made his way under the house. Officers eventually talked Lynn into coming out from his hiding space, and he was taken into custody without injury and transported to the Piedmont Police Department. During the investigation, police found that Lynn had active warrants for aggravated domestic violence charges from other jurisdictions. He was taken to the Calhoun County Jail, where he was charged with domestic violence, burglary, and attempted kidnapping. He will also face a fugitive from justice hearing at the Calhoun County Circuit Court.
And when we come back, it's almost Earth Day.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
The Anniston Museum and Gardens invites the public to celebrate Earth Day on Saturday, April 20th. A full day of programs and activities has been planned, starting with a tour of some Alabama native animal ambassadors. Crafts made from recycled materials will be featured, and the day ends with an introduction to nature journaling. The ambassador meet and greet and nature journaling programs are included with admission. The workshop is $10 per person and $7 for Museum and Garden members. Scouts are invited to wear their vest that day and receive discounted admission.
The Anniston Changers are back for another service project. This month, they'll be working on downtown Anniston on Main Street. Volunteers will meet at 8 a.m. on April the 20th in the Noble Street Park located at 11th and Noble. This project will focus on pressure washing, painting, debris removal, and litter pickup. Volunteers are asked to bring washers, landscaping tools, and gloves. Registration and fellowship will be provided to every person who volunteers. As always, workers may register for the project online at AnnistonChangers.com.
When we return, it's tax season, and free help is available for many local taxpayers.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
Segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
The deadline to file state and federal tax returns is April 15th, and free assistance is available to many people through the United Way of East Central Alabama's Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program. VITA is done in partnership with the Internal Revenue Service, and it offers free income tax preparation services provided by qualified volunteers. Taxpayers can qualify for this free service by meeting at least one of 4 criteria: an income of less than $60,000, being over 55 years old, being disabled, or being a veteran. The VITA program is available at 3 locations in Calhoun County: the United Way office at 1505 Wilmer Avenue in Anniston, the Oxford Public Library at 110 East 6th Street in Oxford, and the Weaver Senior Citizens Center at 406 Anniston Street in Weaver. More information is available online at uweca.org/VITA.
It's the first week of April, but freezing temperatures are forecast to occur near the end of this week. So Anniston's public warming station, coordinated by the United Way of East Central Alabama in partnership with the City of Anniston, His Hands and Feet Ministries, and Memes Heart, will open Friday evening at 5 p.m. It'll remain open until 8 o'clock Saturday morning. The warming station is located at the bridge in the Anniston First United Methodist Church. That's at 1400 Noble Street. Admission into the warming station ends at 9 p.m. An extension of the station is possible in the event that the forecast changes. And so far on our April bingo card, we've had possible tornadoes.
That's right.
We had some rough weather. Now a freeze warning.
Yes, we had 80-degree temperatures almost last weekend.
That's true. So
Yeah, we've covered the gamut.
what's next?
Let's check in with John Holder, who joins us now in the EAN Weather Center to tell us just that. John?
Mike and Katie, it's April in Alabama. That means just about anything on the weather agenda, including some more cold temperatures. We'll have the complete forecast details for all of East Alabama next.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today.
Clouds turning to sunshine today across East Alabama, but after that cold front with the storms moved through last night, we were only able to make it into the 60s today. 63 for the high this afternoon, way below the average. Our morning low this morning was very warm, though, 55 degrees, well above the average. Record high temperature 89 degrees, the record low at 28. Our sun setting tonight at 7:06, and our sun rising tomorrow morning at 6:26 a.m. Weather on your street. Taking a look tonight at Gardner Avenue in the southeastern part of Jacksonville. It is going to be breezy tonight. We'll have winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, and it is going to be chilly tonight with temperatures dropping down to 41 degrees. So it's going to feel even colder than it is tonight. We'll be talking about some wind chill values by early tomorrow morning. In fact, clear skies tonight. The rain certainly is out of here. That's the good news. As we look ahead to tomorrow, a beautiful looking day, plenty of sunshine, but it's going to be windy once again, much like today. Again, winds are going to be tomorrow 15, 20, 25, 30 miles per hour at times with some of the gusts all around East Alabama. So Choctaw Street out in the Sachs area, again, plenty of sunshine, but the temperature is actually going to be a couple of degrees colder than today, only 61 for the high. And again, with that wind blowing, it's going to feel colder than that. As we look ahead to the start of the weekend coming up on Friday, temps remain below normal. We stay in the 60s, low 60s. As a matter of fact, on Friday, if you're on 3rd Street in downtown Attala, Highway 278, 431, that's basically 3rd Street in Attala. If you're in downtown Attala, it's going to be a good looking day. No chance of rain in the forecast, but we are going to see some way below average temperatures. That will change, though, as we get into the weekend. Here's the 7-day forecast, and you will see temperatures begin to rise on Saturday. We'll be back up into the mid-60s after a cold morning. We've got 3 mornings in a row coming where we are going to be in the 30s. 37 Friday morning, the cold morning Saturday morning at 35, 39 degrees again on Sunday morning. But by Sunday afternoon, we're right back into the mid-70s, actually a little bit above average for this time of year. Our next chance of rain coming in here Monday and Tuesday. It doesn't look like a big deal right now. 20% chance on Monday, a little bit better chance on Tuesday. Highs are going to remain in the mid-70s. And those nighttime lows, this might be the last time that we talk about 30s until the fall. We'll be back in the low 50s by Monday, mid-50s by Tuesday, 60 degrees for the nighttime low by Wednesday morning. So basically, old man winter, his last gasp, coming in the next 2 to 3 days. We had some storms last night across East Alabama. With those storms, we got some beneficial rainfall. Most of the heavy rainfall was down to the south of us. We had some 2-inch rainfall totals as you get down into parts of Chambers and Randolph, back over into Clay County, some of those areas. They had a lot of rainfall last night there. Here in East Alabama, most of the rainfall totals in Calhoun and Cleburne County, averaging right around 1/3 of an inch. A little bit heavier storms moved through Etowah County last night, so they were 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch of rain. We're ahead on the rainfall for this time of year, but as we know, with summertime coming just around the corner, that tends to be drier, and we need all the rain in surplus we can get. And last night we got some more beneficial rainfall all across East Alabama, but no problems with flooding or severe storms last night in Calhoun, Cleburne, and Etowah counties. I'm going to be right back here tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. We'll have a cold forecast for you as we detail your Thursday coming up. And I'll be right back here tomorrow night for EAN Local News as we detail the forecast for all of East Alabama for the rest of the work week. And we'll look ahead and take a sneak peek at the weekend coming up tomorrow night right here on EAN Local News. Right now, Namath Pitts has got some big news about high school football coming from Donahoe. Namath?
Thanks, John. Over a month ago, Jeremy Satcher quietly stepped down as the head football coach at Donahoe. The quiet search began for a new head coach, and it has finally reached an end. Yesterday afternoon, Bill Smith, former head coach at Talladega, was announced as the new head football coach at Donahoe. You see him in the middle of the picture right there. Additionally, on top of being the head football coach, Bill Smith will be responsible for strength and conditioning across all sports at Donahoe and will assist with the track and field program. Bill Smith is replacing Jeremy Satcher, who led the team to the playoffs in 2022 during his 2-season tenure. Prior to joining Donahoe, Bill Smith spent the past 2 seasons at Talladega. He spent 2 seasons before that at Huffman. He has also coached at Fayette County, Mumford, Shades Valley, and Crossville. He received recognition as the Alabama Sports Writers Association Class 6A Coach of the Year for his achievements at Shades Valley. We would like to welcome Bill Smith to Calhoun County as the new head coach of the Donahoe Falcons. The Calhoun County Soccer Tournament semifinals were yesterday, and 2 teams from both the boys and girls clinched a spot in the championship game. The girls' county championship game will feature the number 1 seed, which is the Donahoe Falcons. They are led by Aaron Turley. This team is ranked number 1 in Class 1A through 3A. This is going to be a game where they will go head-to-head against the number 3 seed, the Jacksonville Golden Eagles. Jacksonville, the number 3 seed, upsetted the number 2 seed, which was the Sacs Wildcats. The Donahoe Falcons and the Jacksonville Golden Eagles will go head-to-head tomorrow night at Choccolocco Park. The boys' county championship game will also feature the number 1 seed, but the number 1 seed on the boys' side is the Oxford Yellow Jackets. The Oxford Yellow Jackets, they had themselves a great semifinals game. They've put together a couple shutouts, and they will now go head-to-head with the Donahoe Falcons. So not only are the Donahoe Falcons girls in the county championship game, but so are the Donahoe Falcons boys. The Donahoe Falcons boys and the Oxford Yellow Jackets will also play tomorrow night in the championship game, and it will also be at Chakalaka Park. That's it for EAN Local Sports. Let's go back over to Mike and Katie.
Thanks for that update, Namath, and thank you for watching us today.
You can find us here online every weekday on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or our website. Go to the platform of your choice and watch our news, sports, and weather content whenever it's convenient for you.
We'll see you back here Thursday for your news on your schedule.